For our students, the barrier to come to school was really quite great. It can be activities that go on in the home, it can be the dysfunctional family nature, it can be just poverty, which you may not see beyond the walls of the school. For a day like today for our kids, school's all about providing an aspirational opportunity for students to shine.
The classroom shouldn't be a box that you go to learn. Learning should be the way you view the world. I love learning. At my age, I'm still curious. I still read voraciously. I want to know more. That's why I do this stuff. If you teach kids early on to just be curious, to be learners, then the classroom concept becomes much broader. The world is their classroom.
It was late on a night. I got an email from Jeff, our principal, and he said, make sure you're at school early, I've got some great news. So I rushed to school the next morning. He sort of said, look, have you heard about this project, and showed us a couple of slides. And yeah, James Cameron came up, and the fact that he's going down the Mariana Trench 11 kilometres deep, and we were sort of going, yeah, I've heard about it, and what's the deal? And right at the end he sort of said we've got the opportunity to talk to him and to study the trench, and got goosebumps.
We were approached by our central office, who'd obviously been working with Telstra in developing some of these innovative sort of out-of-classroom opportunities, and we saw this as a really good opportunity to test the boundaries of what we can do in a school.
Hi everybody, what's the name of your school? Those words. Okay.
For these children, this is what we're saying to them: you are special, we really value you as people, we value you as learners, and when you raise aspirations, that's when you get children really pushing outside their boundaries.
And I saw a pure white octopus with black eyes sitting on the bottom.
We got the call from James Cameron to deliver a professional full high-definition video link so that they can upload the recorded footage from the boat almost instantaneously and distribute this footage to the rest of the world. Basically, we come up with the idea to utilise the same system so that school children can communicate directly with James Cameron. It's a complex setup, but Telstra is probably the only company who can bring all those resources together.
I'm convinced that there is a boundless opportunity to improve the experience of the children in the classroom through providing this technology to them.
The kids are now really passionate about actually going to university, which I don't think many of them had even thought about as well. It's just like, oh yeah, I'll get a job. Whereas now they start to think, well, hang on, maybe I can do a little bit more.
I might actually become a deep-sea photographer. I would like to be a zoologist. Doing this kind of thing made me love science more. Very once in a lifetime. Listening to James Cameron talk has just been a really great experience for our school.
Having this opportunity has just enabled the children to really engage in school, and it has incorporated a lot of our attendance issues, and the kids have actually wanted to come into school.
Oh, look at that. I recognize that. That's the DEEPSEA Challenger.
To be able to push out beyond the walls of the school, to use technology to link into other countries, other situations, is so exciting for us because we actually have the technology here to do that.
Telstra is one of those key leaders in that space, and we identified that our aims and Telstra's aims in the education sphere were basically synergistic. We see enormous opportunities moving forward with Telstra.
We've enabled something that is almost impossible a few years ago. I'm sure that a few years' time we will remember this and will be the highlight of our careers.
I loved how inquisitive everybody was and how attentive everybody was. I'll call you guys up next time we discover something, and we'll do this again. Bye everybody. Bye.